right. I think we're live. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm just going to type something in. All right, I wanted to just show up a little early just to make sure that everything's working. So I'm just going to kind of be on here for a few minutes until people know that I'm actually on here. And let's see, it looks like we already have possibly one person, or that could be me. All right, welcome everybody. And let me just make sure. Hello. I think this is working. All right, if anybody's on live with me now, just go ahead and say where you're from. Also, let me know if you can actually hear me. And it's officially 5:55 on my time, which means great change and transformation. So I'm very excited for tonight. And I'm just going to wait a few more minutes. All right, if there's anybody there, please say where you're from. Just say hi, just so I know that you're there. And also, if you guys can't hear me, please type that into the chat and let me know how the sound is. Really appreciate it. All right. And maybe it looks like Barb's here. Hi, Barb. So good to see you. Nice to connect. And hopefully the mic is working. So I'm just going to give us a few minutes. I just wanted to come in and just make sure that everything's working, especially since this is my first live stream on YouTube and I haven't really used this platform. Okay, let's see. Ah, perfect. Okay, good. I didn't want to be talking and you can't even hear me. All right. So, while we're just waiting a few minutes, let's just bring yourself into this moment and just start to take some nice deep breaths. And you can just relax your body. Stomach's talking. I just ate, so hopefully it won't talk too much and hopefully you can't hear that. So I'm just going to take a moment, close my eyes, and lots of energy's been coming in all day. And so I've been busy creating, making jewelry. Um, and just trying to function with all this energy that's been coming in for all of you this evening, so I'm super excited. So I'm just going to take a few moments and you guys can just kind of follow my lead and just give yourself some nice deep breaths. Okay, so for those of you that are starting to come on, just kind of type in a hi, where you're from, just so I know where everybody's coming in from. And loving the technology right now. It's awesome that we get to connect like this. Let's see. All right, got some people in Idaho, some people in Washington in my local area. Hello, everybody. Ah, good to see you too. Yes, I'm so excited to be able to connect. And yeah, it's great. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And when I started to make my videos, I ended up getting sick, and it's taken about 2 years to kind of come out of that. And so this is perfect timing. I'm ready to go and begin again. So I will be doing a lot more of the live streams. Just yeah, so just stay tuned and definitely make sure that you subscribe so that you can stay updated when I put something new in. All right. So, who else is here, you guys? I know there's more people. Just go ahead and say hello. And for those of you that might be on that don't know me, I'm going to go ahead and start. It's about 6 o'clock, a little after. So, I'm Lisa Walter Flores. I am a clairvoyant healer and spiritual teacher. And I've been doing this work for, let me see, 20, 20 years? Almost 20 years. Well, actually, longer than that. Professionally, let's just say 20 years. But I've been on a spiritual path, very focused, for about 27 years. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, that's crazy. I haven't even really thought about that. So, anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about the topic of, how do we discern all of this stuff that's coming in. There's lots and lots of information. Oh, so before I begin, let's just get you guys kind of grounded, anchors so that you can actually receive what I want to bring through. All right, it's jumping ahead. Okay, so just go ahead and close your eyes and just give yourself a nice deep breath. And with each breath, just relaxing the body. And then I'd like you to just to visualize making a connection at the base of your spine and then taking that connection. And this connection can be like an energy cord. It can be like you can visualize it like a giant crystal, granite column, a giant redwood tree. And I want you to make that connection at the base of your spine, the tip of the tailbone, and send it all the way down to the earth and going all the way into the earth to the center and just creating roots. And as we're doing that, just saying hello to Mother Earth, just thanking her for supporting us right now in this amazing time. And make that grounding cord as wide as your hips, maybe a little bit bigger. And that's just going to really help to stabilize you. And if you're just joining in now, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of getting us grounded, kind of centered, so that what I have to say today, you can just receive that a little bit better and just really be able to take that in. And just with your eyes closed, I want you to focus now just on the center of your heart. Making a connection from your heart and sending that connection all the way up through the top of your head and all the way up into the cosmos, connecting into the center of this universe. And however that looks for you. And as we make that intention, it just happens. So even if you can't visualize, some of us can't visualize, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And you just set that intention and you just know that it's happening. And one more nice deep breath. There we go. Good. All right. Welcome, everybody. And just sorry, I kind of brought you out that out of that a little quickly. So just say hi. I just want to see who's here and kind of where you're from. All right. All right. So tonight I'm going to talk about, how do we discern what's true for us? And so there's a lot of information right now that's coming in all directions. We're getting a lot of energetic energy and information as well as we're getting social media, news, all of that. And so everybody's kind of got their own, you could say, spiel, flavor of what's happening, and so it's really important. One of the things I was noticing last week is there's just so much stuff out there. And you can start to try to, if you're out there trying to track some of that and trying to figure out what's going on, what do I need to be doing? And then are also trying to keep connected with friends, family, and all of that, it can get very overwhelming. So I wanted to kind of do this talk today to just kind of help you to tune in because it is a time where we're supposed to be being more than doing right now. But there might be something that you want to connect with and that it might be very beneficial. So one of the things that you can do is first of all, if you're going to watch something on the news, media, that kind of stuff, videos, I would suggest being in a really good space. You don't want to be like kind of in a fear mode or anxiety or, that kind of mode um, going into it. You want to kind of just take a moment to just get yourself grounded, centered, and then that way you can actually tune in more and see if what you're watching is really going to be beneficial for you. So you want to just kind of tune into that intuition. You want to kind of feel and see, how is this making me feel? And I will actually tune in before I watch something and I will ask. But if you don't have that ability to do that yet, you can start to listen to it or even start to read something and then just really kind of slowly just kind of tune into your body and see, how is the body feeling? How is it feeling for you? Is it something that's going to be really uplifting? Is it feeling like, ooh, I'm feeling my energy start to raise? I'm feeling excited about this. I'm feeling this expansion. Or is it something more where you're starting to feel like heavy? When you start to feel heavy or contracted, that's a good indicator that this may not be for you, or what they're saying, there might be parts of it that the energy just isn't in alignment with you and it's not true for you. So there's truth in everything, and there's a lot of truth going on around there, but what's true for you? Because basically, what's true for me may not be true for the person across the street. So we really want to use our discernment and we want to tune in and see, is this resonating for me and my path and where I'm at right now? Okay, so I just want to take a look and see. And do any of you guys have any questions too? Okay, just take a look. Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, Link family. Julianne. Okay, great. And if you have any questions about any of this, just go ahead, post it in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye on it, try to do this multitasking with you guys. So the other thing I want to kind of go is, it's like really tuning in, seeing what's right for you, what's resonating for you. And a lot of times too, if we are trying to follow, I like to say like streams of energy, because everybody has a specific frequency and a stream. So everybody on this live stream has a specific frequency and a stream that they're following. That's true for them, and just like my own stream. And so there's a lot of flavors, there's a lot of different streams out there, and not all of them are going to resonate for you. And so it's really important to kind of just tune in and go, okay, is this something that's going to help me to grow, expand? Is it going to create more awareness for me? Does it make me feel calm, peaceful? Or sometimes it could make you really excited. I was listening to this video last week with this doctor, and he was so passionate, and it was, at first it felt kind of intense to me, but then all of a sudden I started noticing my energy was going up, and I was getting totally inspired, and I just wanted to like jump out of the house and do something. So so again, you want to just kind of tune into that. And the thing is if we are tuning in, let's say, to too much stuff, that can create some overwhelm. I know I've done that where I'm just like, checking in with too many people, following too many things. And I think it was last year, 2019, I actually took like this whole sabbatical where I just stopped listening to everything. My own source and my higher self basically was saying, you need to just go inward, stay inward, listen, to my own heart and to what was coming in for me and my own guidance. And it was huge. It was a little challenging at first because I was used to listening to some of these people and I really liked them. But I was really being guided to really go inward and to just really get my own information for myself. And so that was really great. And it's actually helping me a lot right now because I can feel sometimes that wanting to, like, oh, what's going on? And then I just start to breathe. I slow myself down and I just go, okay, well, I'm just going to sit down and listen inside. Okay. All right, let me see. So I hope this is making sense. Let me know if this is resonating or if there's any kind of confusion. Okay, yeah. Somebody's saying that they did the same sort of thing. Yes. Let's see. Yes. So also, somebody's just commenting about their husband, their partner, and yes, it can be very challenging, especially if you have other people that you're with right now. And, we are all going through all of this stuff. And it's bringing up stuff for us. It's helping us to clear. It's helping to bring us more to who we are. But it's definitely not comfortable. Sometimes it cannot be fun. And people can be having very negative reactions to a lot of things because they're afraid and they don't really understand. So the best thing that you can do is really, if somebody's having a hard time, you can just, if you can, kind of maybe go into another room, maybe go outside for a walk, and just really take that time to get yourself grounded. And the more grounded that you are, the more that you're able to stay in your own center and to stay in your own heart, then you're not going to be affected by so many people because everybody's got to go through this process and it can definitely be challenging. um yeah, so there's another comment about, I feel like I'm not a good judge sometimes. And yeah, I think we all kind of have that doubt. We've all been conditioned to look outside ourselves for the answer. But again, if we just make it really simple, so if something's resonating for you, you'll start to feel light in the body. You might just feel your energy start to rise up, or you might start to feel more calm, more peaceful. Um, Definitely, if it's not resonating, your body's gonna start to contract. It's going to feel very heavy. You might start to feel more anxious, or even you might start to feel sadness, depression, various things like that. So you really want to kind of just take that time, especially slowing yourself down and just going, okay, you can close your eyes, you can put your hands on your heart, and let's just everybody do this for a moment, just kind of tuning in to your own heart and your own body. Just giving yourself a nice deep breath and just really feeling what is happening inside your body. So for me right now, my whole body is like vibrating and it actually has been vibrating all day. So lots of energy. But within that space, I feel excited and grounded and just a lot of stuff coming through, happiness, bliss, joy, all of that. So again, if we just want to keep it very simple. um Hi Nancy, oh yeah, so good to see you. So there was another question, and again, just put in the chat if that's resonating or if I need to be a little more clear. I want to kind of go in another direction with this too, but I also want to answer questions for you guys tonight. So there's, what can I do to help someone who's struggling during this time? Well, that's a really good question. So part of it, it kind of like, so if we have people which we probably all do. We have people that we can't really, we can't see them in person. What you can be doing is you can be like every day, like every morning, I'm sitting down and I'm doing a meditation where I'm basically blessing all my family members. I'm sending them love. I'm seeing them happy and healthy. And so that's something that everybody can be doing right now. And then, of course, I'm sending that out to all the people that are on the front lines with, really dealing with the virus, and then also to the planet. So a lot of times we can feel helpless because we can't go over and, help them. But by holding a space, by really seeing them get through this challenge and these struggles. So, what you want to do is you want to just take a moment and you want to visualize seeing the outcome. You don't want to focus on the problem, because if you focus on the problem, then you're going to put your energy there, and then we're just going to add to that and we're going to amplify it. So, it's really important to focus on seeing this positive outcome, seeing them move through their difficulties and the struggles. So I hope that helps. And it is very powerful. We call that, in my training, in my world, we call that holding space for someone. And that's really what Yeshua did when he was able to heal the way that he could. So he never dropped his vibration. He never dropped down to where that person was. He held his own frequency, he held his own vibration, and allowed that person to just come up and to match him. And then they instantly healed because they matched his frequency, his vibration. And he never saw them as that problem. He never saw them as being ill or any of those things. He just saw them as the beautiful light that they are. He saw them as whole and in their totality. So this is very, very powerful. And it might, you might have to do it for a little while, but by doing that, that's one of the most powerful tools that you can do in all your relationships is hold the space for them. See them whole, happy, and complete as they already are, and then just watch as it happens. Okay. All right, I'm just checking in again. Let's see. Okay, good. That did answer the question. Okay, so I want to go in a kind of another little stream with why it's important to kind of discern things as well too for yourself. So basically, everybody that's been out there and they're talking, and even as I'm talking right now, as I'm looking at how things are and the information that I'm bringing in through you for you, it's a specific frequency and it's a specific timeline. And so everybody that's out there kind of predicting or talking about all these things that are happening or going to happen, these are timelines. And so you can imagine that these timelines are like all these trains at a train station, and they're all kind of moving, and everybody's on these different trains. Well, at some point, these trains are going to start to go faster and they're going to start to move out. And then, as trains they start to go in different directions. So, what it's been like for a long time is we're all existing in these different timelines, but it looks like we're all in each other's world or reality when that's not actually true. And so, as you're listening to these different things, if you're starting to really buy into what they're saying, you're going to be in that timeline and on that train, whether you're consciously choosing that or not. So it's important to really decide, like, what feels good to me? What reality do I want to be in? And based upon what's in alignment for you, then you want to follow those kind of streams. So I hope this is kind of making sense, because at some point and it's happening now that, you'll still see these other people on the other trains, but at some point you'll be on the train, you'll be looking out, and you're not going to see the other trains anymore because all the timelines are going to really start to separate and go in their own direction. So it's important now to really start to anchor in and to decide, what reality do you want to be in? What does your world look like? Because we're consciously creating that with all of creation through how we're speaking, through our choices, and through our actions in the world. Okay. So, oh, that's cool, Julianne. So she was saying she was just having a dream about timelines. Okay. Yeah, it could get a little crazy. Your mind can't really wrap around it because it's not meant to. But even like this life right now, there's infinite numbers of parallel realities. And we're in those infinite numbers of parallel realities living this same timeline and this life out like right now. And so, one of the things to know too is that we are constantly changing into new timelines all the time without even realizing it. So, this is why it's so important to like really take that time each day, especially in the morning, to sit down, get yourself connected to the earth, get yourself connected to, source, creation, divine, your higher self, whatever you want to call that, and take that time to just really receive, to listen, to go inward. And then as you do that, as you move throughout your day is going to go a lot smoother and you're not going to get caught up in so much of this stuff right now. So I know that all of you guys that are on this call, you're sensitive beings or you wouldn't be on this call right now. And because of that, we are all feeling the whole collective pool of energy. So the more that you can stay anchored and grounded, the less you're going to experience all of that stuff that's going on. It's very easy to think, oh, well, it's just me. This is all of my stuff, but it's not. You're just feeling the collective pool of energy that's going on. And, I will have moments where, oh, I had a moment, was it yesterday? I can't quite remember. Time is getting really weird. I don't know if you guys are feeling that. Don't know what, it took me a long time last week there. I couldn't figure out what part of the week I was in and what day it was. And it was, it was a pretty crazy feeling. So if you're experiencing that, we are definitely in a huge time warp right now. Things are slowing down, but yet speeding up. Everything's happening all at the same time. Okay. So I just lost my thought of what I was saying before. Hopefully, I'm making sense to you guys. Oh, yeah. So we are all feeling all of this stuff. So I will have moments. I had a moment yesterday. All of a sudden, I just had this intense sadness come through me. But it's like I let myself feel it, and I don't like go, oh no, I'm feeling sadness. I shouldn't feel like that. So it just like moved through me like in a matter of seconds. And I was just like, wow, okay, that was crazy. And then I just went on to doing, what I was doing. So let yourself feel that stuff. Don't resist it and let it just move through you. So, in my clairvoyant training and energy classes, I teach what's called body of glass. So, you can just imagine yourself being like this body of glass and allowing the energy, you can see it as like different colors and stuff. That's kind of how it looks. And allowing it to just flow through your entire body and being, and not trying to like resist it, not trying to stop it. And if you do that, it just moves right through you much faster because you're not trying to hold on to it. Okay. Definitely weird stuff happening. Hi, Erin. How are you? So, weird stuff like right now on this video or just in general? Because I definitely agree with you in general. A lot of stuff is happening. So, this time seems more healing than, yes. Yes, it is an intense time for healing. We are getting downloaded every night. We are busy out in the ethers. Some of us are creating these new earths that are happening right now. Some of us are out there helping people transition. We are busy. That's why it's important, right, in our waking space to like take time to just slow down. I had to just go lay down and take a nap. I didn't sleep, but it gets to the point where there's so much energy coming in and I can't even keep my body standing. It's like, come on, get going. So I lay down and I allow whatever energy is happening and things to flow through and this and that, and then when I get back up, I feel good. So again, just give yourself lots of rest, lots of water, good food. This is the time to really start to create that self-care. Because usually when we're so busy, we're not taking care of ourselves. So this is a great time to really start to instigate more self-care into your life and start to make that a habit. Okay. Any questions, you guys? I want questions. I want to know what's happening for you guys because also realize too, again, if we're each in our own reality in our own little bubble, you can imagine it like we're all in these little bubbles, like soap bubbles, and everybody's in their soap bubble. And, we're floating around. We can see each other and we think that we're in each other's worlds, but we're not. We're each in our own world having our own experience. So just remember that. And that's why, some people are having a really difficult time right now. Other people are like, wow, I feel really good. I feel peaceful, calm. Um, you know, and it can be the whole gambit of things. Okay. So, the most important thing is to start to see what's really resonating in your heart, not like from the head, but when you're in your heart, you can feel like your whole body will even, when you get like those full body chills and stuff, that's when spirit is really, source is telling you, hey, pay attention to this. So, that's also something. Okay. Okay, yeah. So definitely, there's probably a lot of people out there right now that are experiencing depression and sadness. What's also happening is it's a huge dark night of the soul for a lot of people. I've went through that process many, many times. It's definitely not fun and can be super uncomfortable and feel like, I can never get out of this. This is never going to end, but trust me, it will. So if you know people that are going through those processes right now that are really struggling, please take the time, reach out, give them a call, um, do send the blessings, see them happy, see them bright again. Trust me, by doing that, it's so important. We are doing a huge service to all of humanity if we can just sit down and just send out blessings and prayers daily. And so I wanted to talk. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, yeah. So she said she's been praying for him, talking to him, and it's okay because, we can't really assist others on their journey as far as doing it for them. It's like you have to trust that the divine has each individual and is holding each individual in its hands and assisting them, whether it looks like it or not. There is so much help on this planet right now and assisting everybody. And so, again, we've got to have that faith. We've got to trust that they're needing to go through what they're needing to go through right now. So, I hope that that helps. I know it can be really difficult, especially since, we can't be with our loved ones or, in the physical. So, okay, there's another comment. Nancy saying, I've been sleeping a lot. Yes, so you might be sleeping a lot right now, or you may not be sleeping. So for me, I have not been, well, it's kind of a mixed bag. So there's nights where I'm sleeping, and then there's nights where I'm not sleeping because there's so much energy and I'm processing so much. So 2 nights ago, no sleep. I was just like tossing, turning, energy's coming in, this and that, and I'm just, you know, not sleeping. And then the next day I'm having to like take naps and all of that. So just know again that there's a lot of energy coming in for transformation right now. We have all of this density, we have all these hurts, pains, and trauma that we've been carrying for lifetimes. And that is starting to come out. It's starting to be resolved. And let me tell you guys, oh my gosh, it is happening so fast now. I can't believe it. I've been doing some sessions with people over the phone and remotely, and the things that are coming through and the energy and the miracles that are happening right now are just like incredible. And I'm just like in awe, just watching the process and watching what's happening to people. It's not me. I'm just there holding the space, and it's, the divine doing it, but it's incredible. So the more receptive you are to just allowing yourself to receive, um, and just start to ask if you've got specific things that, that you've struggled with your whole life, like we call those core issues. Start to ask for those to be resolved, healed, and they are happening, but you can even ask, you know, what can I do with this? Do I need to be more conscious or whatever? So, again, just start to ask for that assistance, start to be more conscious of your process. The biggest thing is to just allow. So, and that's pretty hard for us because we've been taught to just constantly do everything and be everything ourselves. And so to ask for help and to allow is can be challenging, but that's what we're being asked to do right now. Okay. I'm struggling feeling I should be doing all sorts of things. Yes, I just was talking. How funny. Yes. Yeah, and the more that I allow myself to just, like today, I went and I just laid down pretty much because I had to, and I could feel the energy that was coming in for this video tonight, for this live stream. But it happens, almost every day. And if I just take that time, I just sit and I be still and I give myself that space to just rest, and it might only be 20 minutes, then when I get up, I'm refreshed, and then there's more, and then I can actually keep doing things. Again, it's a balance, and you want to check in. The universe is trying to break us right now. It's trying to put us in this giant pause of stop doing. And the other piece to it too, because everything is existing all at one time, is that then we're getting these surges of creative energy. I don't know if you guys are getting it, but I'm just in, especially if I'm working and healing and I'm getting into that flow of energy, all of a sudden all these ideas start coming down, and I'm like, okay, I can't write that down right now. But after I get done, I start writing it down, and then I start getting all these ideas. So the creativity is flowing in. And so you definitely want to start to, journal, write stuff down, But again, try not to be constantly doing through your day. Take more breaks, just sit and be, meditate, take a nap. And that's gonna, again, how much that is for each individual. Again, we've got to go in, talk to our bodies, and find out what that is for each person. One of the things that we can do is if we just slow ourselves down, and it can be a little challenging, but just again, by being focused on your breath throughout the day will help slow you down. Okay. When we're moving slower, when we're being more conscious of our actions and everything that we're doing, then you're going to start to get more in balance and harmony with yourself. And it will be kind of a practice. So it is for me because I can definitely get in that mode of like go, 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 go. And I'm like, my mind's going, and then I got a ton of things that I need to be doing, or that's what I think, anyways. That's what my mind thinks. But then it's like, then I'll just start to breathe, slow down, and go, wait a second. No, I don't. That's a belief system. Okay. So I hope that's helping you guys. Any last questions? I wanted to do a little meditation. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I want to do a little meditation, and then we can do like a little blessing for all of our friends, families, and loved ones in humanity. All right, so let's go ahead and, yeah, I'm feeling like let's do the meditation right now. So let's go ahead and close your eyes. And again, just connect to the earth and just check on that connection. Make sure that you're still connected at the base of the spine, all the way down to the center of the earth, and connected from the heart all the way up to the center of the universe, connecting to source energy, and just coming right down into your heart. Just imagine and setting that intention that you're just dropping down into your heart. There we go. I can feel everybody in their heart right now. It's beautiful. And all the stuff that we've been talking about tonight, and just anything that's been coming up for you, just allowing that to just come out of the body, allowing that to go down that grounding. And it can be any kind of thoughts, beliefs, any kind of feelings or emotions that you've been experiencing. And let's also just have all that energy that you've been experiencing that's not yours, have all of that energy go down the grounding cord. Because I would say a good portion of that, what you're experiencing, is not your energy. And there's no effort. Just allow that to fall away. Any kind of worries, any kind of anxiety, any kind of fear. And let's also just release any energy that you've taken on, any kind of belief systems um, that aren't in alignment with you, that you're unconscious to, that you might have taken on just through watching different things, different programs and shows, even things that you might have read. So anything that's not in 100% alignment and resonance with you, allow that to fall away now. And then let's just ask for source, divine, creator, whatever that is for you. Let's ask source to just really bring in that energy and that connection so that you can be more guided as to what's true for you. Really opening up your intuition more deeply, your knowingness, allowing you to hear the God of your heart. And we're just going to ask for anything else that you need in this moment that would greatly benefit you. And you may or may not know what that is at this point, and it's okay. Just allow yourself to receive this energy that's coming in for you right now. And just know that there's nothing that you need to do to be enough, to be okay, to be whole, to be complete. Release. We release all programs and conditions of constantly having to be something, to be somebody through all timelines, dimensions, and space now. And just calling in some extra energy, anything that you need to really be the anchor of the light right now, because that's what you are. You're an anchor for all these other human beings that haven't been through these processes, that aren't really awake yet, that don't really understand what's happening. So we just ask Source to just bring in whatever it is each individual needs that's on this live stream now and that will be watching it later and receive all of this energy to really be that anchor of light. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. So it's time for us to fully awaken. It's time for us to come into our sovereignty and to our mastership. Just some bliss for you guys. And then now I want you just to take a moment and focus on all the people that you know in your lives that are really struggling right now. Any family and friends. I want you to imagine them in your mind, or at least set that intention and just see them as the wholeness that they already are. See them already move through the difficult times. And then also send that love and that light out to all of humanity right now and to the earth. And visualize that earth just completely restored. The forests, all the animals back on the planet, everything moving into harmony. See all of humanity in their hearts, awakened, connected, connected to all of life on this planet, being the caretakers, being in total sacredness and resonance. Clean skies, clean water, and as you see this, feel that energy, feel what that feels like to be living there. See yourself there, already there, anchored in that reality. That's the train. So consciously choose the train you want to be on. See your reality and feel it as if it exists right now in this moment. And then just give yourself a nice deep breath. Just coming back. And just gently opening your eyes when you're ready. And we're just going to put that intention to just stay connected into this energy for the rest of your evening and in to your dream space tonight. Okay. Whew. Nice job, you guys. Great energy. All right. So, thank you so much for coming and joining me tonight. It's been incredible to share this energy with all of you and to just connect. I will definitely be doing more live streams and be making more videos to just assist with everybody on this incredible journey that we're in right now. I'm so excited and I feel so blessed every day to just be alive right now. We've been waiting for this moment for a long time and it's incredible. So definitely take advantage of this time to just really receive just the beautiful energy that's here to support each and every being on this planet right now. And it's here to just help us to just grow and evolve and really blossom. So definitely take that time. How are you guys feeling? Thank you so much, you guys. Right, excellent. Yes. We are definitely all aboard the Ascension Express. Yes. Cool. So I'll be doing more live streams, more videos. I'm going to be possibly creating some online classes soon. One second. With all that creative energy, I'm like, okay, I got to do this, this, and this. So I'm still just going over and seeing what I want to, what I'm being guided to put out first. But definitely in May, I will probably start some online courses for you guys. And yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Also, if you want to stay connected, subscribe to my channel. And if you really like this video, definitely like it. I just really want to be a greater facilitator. I want to be able to just have Source be able to utilize me and to connect with more people. Um, yeah. And let's see, is there anything else that I haven't said? I don't think so. um, my website, sacredsonhealing.com. Oh, also, I'm doing sessions right now, readings and healing sessions, 50% off. So that is a really good deal. So if you're wanting support and assistance, the coupon code is awakening in all caps, awakening and 50, the number 50 means 50% off. So definitely, if you're wanting more private assistance, I'm doing that right now. Definitely through the end of this month, maybe into May. I'm still just kind of seeing where I'm being guided again. So definitely take advantage of that. And feel free to reach out if you have questions, Facebook, Instagram, all of those social medias. All right. I just want to see what everyone's saying. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Really, it's such a blessing to be able to come on here and connect with all of you. What is the super chat? The super chat is where people can actually do donations. And for me to actually engage super chat, I need 1,000 subscribers. So I can't do that. But if you want to donate, I do have a PayPal link, I think, in this video and in my other videos. And on my website. So, Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, all of you guys, for coming tonight. And just have a beautiful rest of your evening. Know that I'm here to support you. So, also, if you have specific topics or things that you want me to, do a video on, or, do a live stream on, put those in the comments at the end of this video, and just let me know. Definitely reach out. I'm being guided, but I also want to get feedback and find out what you guys want as well. So, have an incredible evening. Any last questions? I don't think so. Okay. Thank you so much for coming to my first live stream. It was so great. Love you guys. Take care. Namaste.